action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, here we are looking at this clash tonight. Clark, how about the horsepower of both these offenses?
Well, you're right on top of it, Kevin. Both of these teams understand how to score consistently and efficiently. I think this sets up to be tit for tat and a bit of a barn burner.
Good work there as it goes.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Jazz.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
It's stolen. Back to Carter. Over Jackson. Carter, that's good.
Oh, I like that. Good read by VC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Parker kicks to Jackson. Robinson a screen on Carter. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Carter against Parker. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Carter with the dunk.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Parker kicks to Rose. Pass to Jackson. Outside Rose. Now here's Parker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one at the line is good.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
That one is no good. Robinson dishes to Parker. Outside for Jackson. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Tony Parker gets the 3. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Picked by Ostertag. To the middle. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shots.
Parker passes to Jackson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Look at New Orleans. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Hornets, they are just cruising. I mean, they have the talent, the coaching, and they play with such passion. Nobody wants to face them down the stretch.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Robinson. And it's blocked.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Here is Davis. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Here's Ostertag. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
His activity on the glass impressive. Keeping plays going with his energy.
Davis against Parker. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the basket by Rose.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Hornets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now, here's Parker. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Rose finds Jackson. Robinson a screen on Carter. And here is Robinson, Ostertag defender.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time, Barron nailing the jump shot.
Parker against Davis. Pass to Bowen. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Rose. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Carter. He had 25 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. And that one, good.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now here's Parker. Left side Rose. Back to Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Hornets making a change here. Davis is checked in. Outside Carter. A rebound by the Spurs.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Pass to Rose. Over Kirilenko. Here's Robinson. Out to Parker. Rose, a screen on Davis. There's Parker with the three. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Jackson against Davis. Carter with it. 8 points for him. For the three. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trail by 3. Bowen the pass to Rose. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Davis with the bucket.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
And San Antonio has possession. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Davis following the score by Tony Parker. Outside, Davis over Parker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Davis has got 5.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Smith comes in for Bowen. And it's Ginobili in for Steven Jackson. Parker finds Rose. Hunter against Parker. Back to Rose. Over Carr. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And dealing with the second game of a back-to-back, Clark. Overcoming tired legs, I know, is part of it for the affected players.
Yeah, fatigue will be part of it, so they'll look to rely on adrenaline and each other to some degree, but they'll do it in a responsible, professional way. You can't overdo it, and you don't want to risk getting injured, but you do want to be professional.
The first free throw is good, and the Hornets making a change here. Rose hits them both. The Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Davis. From 18 feet away. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Robinson. He's guarded by Davis. Out to Parker. In the corner. Schmidt with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. New Orleans is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. That shot wide open. Davis has got 5.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Parker looking around. At the elbow, it's Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Malik Rose at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Rose. Now, here's Hunter. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Davis. There's a good screen. And there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Smith outside. Rose sets the screen for Smith. Tipped away. And stolen by Hunter. 3 on 3. Outside, Davis.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Ginobili. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. San Antonio again missing. Here's Augman. Pass to Lynch. And here is Hunter. Fires away from way outside. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Throws a screen on Hunter to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The first one falls. Aaron Davis is checked in for Hunter. The Spurs also changing it up. Willis comes in for Robinson. And Kerr subbed in for Parker. Rose hits them both.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Davis surveying the floor. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Ginobili outside. Willis with a screen on Davis. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Willis. Up again. Kerr outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Rose. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. That's 12 points for Rose.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
Pass to Lynch, beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now, here's Kerr. Aaron Davis unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Ferry. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Ferry's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Smith penetrating. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Davis against Kerr. Will it go? Driving to the basket. Lynch's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Willis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Willis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Kerr against Davis. The 3. It's hauled in by Willis. And it's the Spurs ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Davis against Ginobili. Here's Kerr. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
And good-looking mid-range J from Kerr. Terrific at taking advantage of that area of the floor.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Hornets making a change here. Carr's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Augman, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Augman's got his first points in this one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Spurs.
High, arcing shot, knocks down the three ball.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
The Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Davis. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Carr, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Davis against Parker. Ginobili outside for Davis. Augman pulls it in.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to Lynch. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Goes to San Antonio.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 15, Vince Carter.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Knocked loose. Now Davis. 8 points for him. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Carr with a screen on Jackson. Good. Carter's got 10.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Willis with a screen on Davis. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Willis. And shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Willis has got his second bucket of the night.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
Ginobili against Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Now Carter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Parker drives in. Willis, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for New Orleans. Drives.
Penetrating to the cup, getting downhill. Wow.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over in a potentially loaded draft class coming up. But the star of it all has to be the high schooler from Akron, Ohio, LeBron James.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a player as hyped as James. Almost impossible for him to live up to it. But he's as skilled as any player we've ever seen out of high school.
San Antonio making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Hornets on D. They trail by 1. Parker outside. Pass to Bowen. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Carter down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now here's Parker. He's got 10. 5 on the clock. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. Outside, Davis. Kirilenko with it. 8 points his last outing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Robinson's checked in for Kevin Willis. Outside, Jackson tries it from the top of the key. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Carter looking around. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Bowen. Sinks the three-pointer. Bowen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense. The typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
Now here is Carter. 16 points for him. Outside for Davis. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Rose sets the screen for Parker. Inside. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. The Hornets trail. Pass to Kirilenko. Now here is Carter. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And so it's Davis bring the ball up for the New Orleans Hornets. Now here is Carter. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Puts one up from 19. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Parker kicks to Jackson. Robinson a screen on Davis. And here's Jackson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Here's Davis. Pass to Carter. There's a screen. Over Bowen. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
San Antonio calls timeout. Ostertag. He's checked in for Baron Davis. And so it's San Antonio with it. Now Parker, 10 points for him. Rose sets the screen for Parker. Floats it up for Rose. Rose down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
The play does its job, getting someone free to fire off a shot.
Parker with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's Rose, this time the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Carter. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Robinson a screen on Davis. And here's Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Robinson. There's Jackson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ostertag's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Davis, covered by Parker. Pass to Carter. Picked by Ostertag. 3-pointer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on David Robinson.
Playing big inside. Ostertag takes it right at the defense and gets the foul call.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Ostertag is an enforcer. I mean, he's a physical presence who does a nice job rebounding and patrols the paint well.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Hunter against Parker. Down low, here's Rose, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here is Davis. And here's Ostertag. Ostertag, a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
And not much the defense can do about it when Ostertag goes up strong. A terrific finish.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Jackson. Rose sets the screen for Jackson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jackson's got 6 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ostertag, a screen on Parker to the inside. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
That rim has a family.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Outside Jackson from 13. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Hornets shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. To the middle. Out to Kirilenko. Here's Carter, 6 to shoot. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 10. Pass to Rose. Back to Parker. Robinson down low. Ostertag defending.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Yep, that one goes. And now a 5-point New Orleans lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
Check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Spurs. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Spurs,
they're in good position, firmly in the playoff picture. They don't have to worry about the play-in scenario at this point, and that's how they want to keep it.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 10. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. To the paint. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Robinson.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Carter up top, guarded by Jackson. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Davis, following the score by Tony Parker. Davis, the pass to Ostertag, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
I like seeing Davis focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid at recognizing when his teammate has an advantage.
Now here's Parker. He's got 12. Pass to Bowen. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Parker against Davis. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 28.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Parker outside. Pass to Rose. With the teardrop, that's tipped.
No chance to convert that one. Stuffed.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Hornets. A 2-point game. The teardrop falls in. Carter's got 10 points in just the second half. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Hornets have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Here's Ostertag, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And the Hornets making a change here. Davis is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ginobili's checked in. Rose passes to Bowen. Spurs passing it around. Outside, Ginobili drops in the tray. Ginobili's got 6.
Great pass by him right there. This is the kind of unselfish attitude you love to see.
Guarded by Robinson. Back to Carter. Robinson with the block.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson kicks to Ginobili. Back to Jackson. Rose a screen on Davis to the middle for the lead. And there's Rose on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here is Carter. He has 30 over Bowen. And he can't bank that one in. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Davis getting down and dirty on defense, using that big body and quick hands to come away with steals.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to Jackson. The shot, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Davis kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Ginobili. Jackson against Davis. To the inside. Stolen by Karolinko. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. Lynch, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hunter comes in for Davis. And San Antonio also making a switch. Kevin Willis is checked in for Rose. And both free throws good for Kirilenko. Spurs trail by 3. Ginobili the pass to Jackson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Wide open. Kept alive. Pass to Willis. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Count it. Carter's got 12 points in just the second half.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Bowen the pass to Willis. Here's Ginobili. Now Willis. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. Hunter kicks to Carter. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Ginobili. 6 points for him. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from David Robinson.
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Davis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pass to Willis. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Ginobili against Davis. Shoots off the step back. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And so nice to see that mid-range shot. You can tell he's been putting in the work from that area.
Now, here is Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Davis with it. He's covered by Ginobili. He had a nice open look right there. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Ginobili outside. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Ogman. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Hunter cans it from downtown. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
Willis with a screen on Hunter. Parker with no one around. No good on the triple. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets ahead, up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pass to Ferry. Bounce pass, Smith. Parker fires. It goes straight through with the swish. Parker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Augman. They set the screen. Here's Davis. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Parker. And Willis gets it to go.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Pass to Davis. Over to the left wing. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And it's Davis missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Basket good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Lynch. Davis down low. He's against Parker. Here's Bullard. He's covered by Willis. It's stolen by Willis. Smith right side. Parker outside. Ginobili outside. Clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
Mind the lanes.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And it's slammed in by Davis. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Kerr. Ginobili with the 3. It's rebounded by Carr. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Augman. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love it? Oh, wow. Way to go upstairs, Kevin Willis, pulling off that nasty throwdown.
Outside, Davis. Augman passes to Lynch. Now here's Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Launches a 3. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Parker.
He was not going to be denied on that play, and now a chance for the and one.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Hornets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Rose is checked in. Spurs trail by 5. Parker outside, going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Smith kicks to Parker. Rose dishes to Smith. Pass to Ginobili. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out. Davis with some nice D. The Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Davis. San Antonio with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
It's Vince Carter on the wing, covered by Smith. Carter with the bucket. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 3. Rose sets the screen for Parker. Out to Smith. Outside Rose. Parker against Davis. 5 to shoot. Parker passes to Willis. And Davis, here we go. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists tonight.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Pass to Ginobili. From past the arc. Carter pulls it in, and the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Willis. Bowen comes in for Smith. And Steven Jackson is subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Carter, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. That one on Kirilenko.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the New Orleans Hornets. 6-point lead. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Staying with it, a chance to add another.
Team foul. At the line for your Hornets. Shooting 1.
So it's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Down low. Stolen by Carter. Inside. That's tipped. Parker with the steal. Jackson drives in. Pass to Bowen. Spurs passing it around. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Carter outside. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Parker finds Rose. Robinson on the wing. Out baseline J. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
The Hornets call time.
Timeout for New Orleans.
Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Davis. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard the New Orleans Hornets coach, as he addressed the team, told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Bowen. Pass to Parker. To the middle. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. And he makes that one.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
And here's Ostertag. Carter outside. Ostertag, a screen on Jackson. To the inside. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertag. Ostertag's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Hornets. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Rose. Here's Jackson. Parker outside. Lets it fly from 18. Great D that time from Davis.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jackson against Carter. Down low. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. High post, Davis. He's against Parker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Carter outside.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
What a play inside.
Oh, big-time jam. Oh, man, that was sensational.
Parker against Davis, and the call will be against Tony Parker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Davis. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Here's Carter. Takes the shot. There's the jumper. Nice one.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
Robinson a screen on Davis. Now Robinson. It's blocked.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Shot clock at 6. Puts it right back up and in.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Carter with it.
Watch the screen.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Count it!
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Hornets leading by 12. Carter. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hornets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vince Carter.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Another chance here. That does not go. So we see the Hornets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.